Hi guys, was Richard Walker too human for the Conservative Party? So some months back I commented on the current managing director of Iceland, the supermarket chain, when he threw his hat into the ring to become a Tory MP. At the time I was confused. Here was a man who's not extremely famous, but well known in many circles, considering running as a Conservative at a time when the party is extremely unpopular and facing a potential annihilation at the next election. While on the one hand Richard could have been an asset, but on the other he doesn't suit the Tory party. As a candidate he was rejected, and he explains why here. Have a listen.
Because I'm quite intrigued. You know, you were trying to be a Conservative Party candidate, now you're not. What happened?
Well, they didn't want me. I got on the approved list of candidates, but they put a deferment next to my name, which means that I wasn't allowed to run in any seat, including my home seat where I've lived all my life. And it was very strange. No one would ever give me the reason why. I was told it was because I was chairman of Surfers Against Sewage, and I don't know. You're a bad Tory if you don't want excrement in the sea. I was also told off by very senior figures in the party about my outspoken views on food banks. You know, as you said, we've talked about that before. It's a reality. I'm seeing it up and down the country, and I refuse to change my values and principles to suit a party that I think has itself lost its way. So I'm quite enjoying my newfound freedom to speak out on issues that really matter to me and really matter to our customers. At the end of the day, I think my take on it was that the Conservative Party don't want people with genuine views, experience or opinions of their own.
Who would you vote for if there was an election tomorrow then?
That's a good question. Well, there's no manifestos yet, so I don't know. But
that's a politician's answer.
I wait to be convinced, and we'll see. Hopefully, someone else can step up into this gaping void. Is the country in a better place than it was 13 years ago? Of course it's not. And we have major issues. We've talked about economic issues, but what about our social inequality, regional inequality, and of course, environmental problems that we're facing? We desperately need a party to step up into this chasm and run Britain and hopefully get us back on our feet.
Thank you.
Richard, why did you try to become a Tory? This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Doesn't he understand that the Tories are pro-sewage and pro-food banks? They're supportive of increasing the number of food banks, which you actually want to decrease, and you want to reduce sewage in rivers, lakes and the sea. And the Tories want to increase it, it seems. So once again, I don't understand why he wanted to become a Tory for a number of reasons. First of all, because they were collapsing in the polls. Why would you try to become a Tory MP when they're extremely unpopular? Now, it could be, and also I have to bring up Brexit because he has made excuses for Brexit in the past. Maybe that's what the Tories liked about him. But when it came to sewage and food banks, well, they said, no, we have our limits. We can't have humans on board. But something I think is good from this is that Richard, while we disagree on Brexit, we agree on food banks and we agree on raw sewage being pumped into rivers, lakes and the sea. And it's better for him not to be in the Conservative Party, not to be in any political party, because as he's pointed out here, your hands are tied. This is also applicable to Carol Volderman. People have been asking her, why don't you join the Labour Party, become an MP, be in government, you can be in a very powerful position. But the same issue will come up. Her hands would be tied. She would have to follow the party line. If she doesn't, she'll be kicked out. So she may be in a better position, like Richard here, in a more powerful position outside the party, attempting to influence it from outside than trying to and failing from within. Because the political system is extremely difficult to change from within. Powerful figures maybe have more influence outside. So once again, I'm sorry for Richard. He probably wanted to become an MP, but I think it's better that he's not because he sounds too human. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.